going to be glad when we don't do this together anymore, or are you going to miss it? I'm going to miss it too. It's been lovely. Welcome to A Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Hey, remember when the coronavirus was just going to magically disappear in April? Well, it's June 25th, and yesterday, new coronavirus cases in the U.S. soared to their highest single-day total. No, we can't go backwards, people. It's been too long of a journey. This is like if Frodo went all the way to Mount Doom, was about to throw the ring in, and then this happened.
Destroy it!
I'm getting a haircut.
That still gets me. Okay, you know what? Let's stay positive. Let's take a look at the chart. Maybe the curve isn't so bad. Oh, my God. Oh, no. How is Trump not more alarmed by this? It's a ramp from hell.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, these numbers are bad any way you look at them. That is, unless you're looking through the eyes of Vice President and statue of intolerance the protesters missed. Mike Pence met with GOP senators concerned about the rising COVID cases, and he urged them to focus on encouraging signs. Yeah, 2.4 million infected Americans. Don't look at the glass as half empty. Look at your lungs as half full. Pence pointed out that while infections are rising, the mortality rate is not, and younger and healthier people now account for larger shares of those getting tested. But the young people are just going to bring it home to the old people. That's like saying, phew, I'm in the clear. Turns out only my girlfriend has chlamydia. Now to celebrate, let's lose this condom. There you go. While cases in other parts of the country are rising, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut are forcing anyone coming to those states from other states with high infection rates to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. But guess who doesn't care? Donald Trump. He plans on playing golf in Bedminster, New Jersey this weekend, but he's not going to self-quarantine because, as a White House official claimed, the President of the United States is not a civilian. Okay, that's debatable. There's a good reason we call the chief executive Mr. President and not the Burger King. And even if he's not a civilian, I'm pretty sure he is immortal. He can still get it and spread it. And dozens of Secret Service officers and agents who were on site in Tulsa last week were ordered to self-quarantine. Now, to protect the president, they have to stay as far away from him as possible. So get ready for the new Clint Eastwood film, In the Line of Virus. Now, the obvious way to slow down infections is pretty simple. It's wearing a mask. But unfortunately, putting a piece of cloth on your face has become a culture war, thanks almost entirely to our president. Masks are a double-edged sword. People touch them, and they grab them, and I see it all the time. They come in, they take the mask, now they're holding it now in their fingers, and they drop it on the desk, and they touch their eye, and they touch their nose. No, I think a mask is, it's a double-edged sword. I feel the same way about parachutes, double-edged sword. Sure, they'll stop you from hurtling toward the earth at terminal velocity, but now your little backpack is full of parachute. Where are you going to put your sandwich? You're going to be hungry the whole way down. I blame gravity, which pulls you down toward where? China. So now you're a liberal snowflake if you don't want to die. And all across the country, people are reacting to proposed mask requirements, like this guy at a town meeting in Palm Beach, Florida.
My name is Butch, and I'm an American patriot. See that flag? I would die for that flag. The Constitution that you are supposed to uphold, I would die for that. I would die for that country. I would die for the Constitution.
Well, congratulations. If you don't wear a mask, you got a good shot at it. One citizen had an interesting comparison.
I don't wear a mask for the same reason I don't wear underwear. Things gotta breathe.
Oh, drop the mic. And before you sit, lay down a towel. Oh, which reminds me, ladies, if your vagina is going to cough, please do it into your elbow. And the anti-mask warriors have now taken it to truly insidious extremes because some are now handing out these fake mask exemption cards that sort of look official. It even co-opts language from the Americans with Disabilities Act saying, I am not required to disclose my condition. Adding, but in case you're wondering, my condition is that I'm a huge a-hole. This card is being spread by a group called the Freedom to Breathe Agency, whose website says that masks are just a psychological anchor for suppression, enslavement, and cognitive obedience. Adding, how long before your human farmers trick you into believing that it is better you stop breathing altogether to stop the spread of a virus? Okay, first of all, your human farmers don't want you to stop breathing. That's just bad farming. Second of all, if there were human farmers, they wouldn't make us wear masks. They'd feed us fatty foods and high fructose corn syrup and encourage us to stay sedentary so we're well marbled and, oh my God, we're being farmed. Netflix is a cookbook. Salt, fat, acid, hate. The Republican convention is until August, but Donald Trump isn't waiting to spread his message of spreading the virus because we just found out yesterday that Trump is headlining 4th of July fireworks at Mount Rushmore. So to be safe, the guys will be socially distancing. The danger of this event is more than just COVID because Mount Rushmore has banned fireworks for the past decade because of concerns about public health, environmental, and safety risks. Health, environment, and safety. So everything will be fine unless you're a person, a place, or a